All right, Mixed Master B here for MMB Radio, and right now I have on the line the Italian Dimepiece, gorgeous Andrea Marie. How are you tonight?
Hey, love. I'm doing really good. Excited about the interview.
Great, great, and we're glad that you were able to get on. Like I mentioned on the website, that I've been a fan of you for a while, and we've been trying to set up an interview for quite a while. Like we've been networking and just kind of communicating for years now, and now we finally have you on the air with us.
Yay. I'm excited, definitely.
So I appreciate you taking the time out.
Oh, no problem. I appreciate you interviewing me.
So, got to jump right into it. We always ask everybody, every model comes on here, like, how do you get into modeling? How did you personally get into modeling?
Oh, well, for me, it was just like all a fluke completely. Like, I started a MySpace page back in 2008. And, like, I was new to the internet because I grew up, my parents were, like, in the Stone Age. They never had internet or computer in the house growing up. So once I moved out on my own, got my own computer, started up the whole MySpace thing, and, like, I was just taking, like, candid, random, sexy pictures. And, like, people were like, oh, my God, you need to do modeling. So they started, like, leading me towards, like, networking sites like Model Mayhem and stuff like that. So I met a bunch of people through there and just started setting up shoots, and the rest is history.
Awesome. So you didn't really have anybody telling you, like, a family that was against you doing it, or?
Oh, well, my family, they've always been pretty supportive of it. My dad just, like, he likes the headshots of it. He doesn't like to see all the TNA, but he's definitely getting used to it now, and he is proud ever since I dropped the website, and he's seen me in a couple magazines. Like, he doesn't like to look at it, but he likes to know that I'm following my dreams. So it's cool to have my parents support me.
Now, you go by the Italian Dimepiece. Now, where did that name come from? Did someone give you that name, or did you just kind of come up on your own?
No. What's so funny is that was just my MySpace URL. Like, it was just myspace.com/the Italian Dimepiece, and, like, I just kind of stuck with it from there. I mean, I was only 22 when I created it, so, you know, it's one of those silly things, but everybody knows me as it now, so I might as well stick with it. But lately I've been trying to brand myself as Andrea Marie and then dropping the Italian Dimepiece somewhere after that, but mostly I'd like to be known for my real name. But it's whatever. It's cool. It's a nickname. So
it's like when you sign up for an email address and you're not really thinking about it long term, like, oh, I'm just going to put an email address out there and let's create an email address.
Exactly.
And it just kind of stuck with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's definitely something to market around. I mean, I know you want to go by, Andrea Marie, but still, that's a nice little cool thing to market yourself around.
Yeah, it's cute. I mean, everybody knows me as it. Like, all my older fans, like, that have been with me since the beginning, they all call me IDP for Italian Dimepiece. So, yeah, it's crazy, but it's cool. I like it.
So where are you originally born and raised from?
Born and raised in the suburbs of Chicago. I'm currently residing in Chicago, but, yeah, I grew up, like, 20 minutes outside the city. And pretty much probably be here for the rest of my life. I don't think I could ever leave all my family members and friends. Like, everybody wants me to move to LA or New York or Miami, but I'm like, no, home is where the heart is.
And do you come from a big, strong, like, Italian family? Like,
yes. Oh, my God. I have, like, the craziest, biggest, loudest Italian family. Like, when you get together with us at, like, family get-togethers, like, they will embarrass you, make you laugh, make you cry, all in the same hour. Like, they're crazy as heck. That's where I get my personality from.
So all the TV shows that you see on TV, is that all a realistic image of what an Italian family is like?
Yes, all that and then some. Like, oh my gosh, like I said, they'll talk about everything from bowel movements to childbirth. Like, there's no holds barred when it comes to them. They're crazy, and like all my friends love my family, but it's a little embarrassing sometimes.
And hopefully no bowel movements and childbirths going on at the same time.
Oh my God, no. I hope not.
Because that's a quick way to, like, get out of a relationship if you bring a guy, over to meet the family, and, like, that's going down, you know what I mean?
Oh, no, it's crazy. Like, they've definitely embarrassed me over the years, but, like, any boyfriend that I've had, they kind of got used to it, and we're just, like, kind of hiding in the corner, hoping they didn't get picked on by my crazy family.
So, how old are you?
I'm 26.
26. So you've been doing it roughly for about 4 years now.
Yep, it's been about 4 years. I started in 2008. My first photo shoot was with Patrick Adams, a two-star studio.
And what type of work can people, like, where would you think people would most recognize you from? Have you done anything that's like, people will probably be like, oh, that's where I know her from?
Well, I've done Straight Stunt magazine. I was featured in there, and I've also done Stunners magazine, the swimsuit edition 2010, and then what I'm mostly known for right now is my World Star Hip Hop video that I did. I did that in November of last year, and it was cool. Like, I got a lot of gruff from it, you know, a lot of negative feedback, but I ended up getting way more bookings from it. I've done numerous magazines just because I've been a World Star model, so it's had its positives and negatives, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can find some people on World Star, and you know, you see some things, and you're like, okay, that's kind of like extreme. But then other stuff, like I seen a video, and I didn't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah, like I didn't do no full-on nudity, no nothing like that, because you know, there's only so much you'll do for a website when they're only paying you a certain amount. But I mean, it was real cool. Like, the people that I worked with were great. The guy that shot the video, Latin from World Star, he was really dope and like really professional. Everything was put together great, and yeah. So I support World Star. A lot of girls don't like it, but I feel like, hey, if you're not exposing yourself and giving everything away, then there's nothing wrong with it, you know?
Exactly. Now, would you ever, like, say you didn't do the whole full nude for the site? Is that something you would ever do?
I mean, I get that all the time, like, for as far as, like, would I shoot for Playboy, would I shoot for Hustler, like, no full-on pornographic magazines, because that's just not my style, but I do, like, Playboy's cool with me, they do it very artistically, but I think I'm a little bit too curvy for their magazine, so I haven't gotten no offers such as that yet. So we'll see.
Well, there you go, people. Start tweeting away at Playboy and let them know.
Definitely. Like I said, I mean, it's not a goal that's high up on my list, but hey, it definitely bring more fans and definitely bring more publicity to me.
So what are the actual stats? Like, what are all the measurements for people that's wondering?
I'm 5'6", 143 pounds, and I'm an all-natural 38 double D, 2740.
Wow. So, double D. So, like, have you always just been very big busted, or?
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, when I was like 10 years old, my aunt confronted me and she's like, you need to start wearing a bra. And I was like, I'm only 10 years old. Like, I'm still playing with Barbie dolls. But, like, I developed really quick. Like, by the time I got to high school, I was like a 36C. And by the time I was out of high school, I was a double D. So it's crazy. Yeah, like, I've always been definitely larger on the top side.
Does that run in the family, or?
My grandma was. My grandma was very, very curvy. My mom is actually like a 36C or 34C, so she's pretty curvy too, but my grandma, she was very top-heavy like me.
Now, do you find that being like a problem? Like, not a problem, but like, I mean, I'm sure it can be uncomfortable. Do you find, like, sometimes wish like you weren't as big up top, or do you, like, are you cool with it?
No, I like sometimes do wish I was smaller, only for the fact that like it's very hard to find bathing suits and like dresses and stuff that fit. Like, especially when I go on a photo shoot and they'll have like a designer that already had outfits picked out for all the girls. I always have to bring my own stuff because even though I tell them I'm a 38 natural double D, they still don't have enough material to cover me. So I usually have to bring a lot of my own stuff to shoots because they're just not prepared for all this boobage.
And they're probably, you know, not too concerned about that either. Like, oh, well, it doesn't fit. Guess you just don't wear nothing. You know?
No, actually, they're really particular when it comes to stuff like that. Like, as far as, like, glamour shoots and glamour and urban glamour, they don't want everything pouring out. They want it to look classy yet, you know, sexy. So sometimes it's a problem, but most of the time we take care of it.
All right, so what is something that you want to do that you have yet to accomplish in the game?
I've done a couple local videos in the Chicago area, but I would really like to break into like major national videos, music videos and stuff, and then from there take it into acting. Like, I have really goofy personality, and like I bounce all over at one time. Like, I could be serious, I could be dramatic, I could be funny. Like, it's just, I have too much personality that needs to be unleashed onto the film, you know?
Awesome. So what do you like to do when you're not, you know, being all sexy and doing the whole modeling thing?
I'm actually like a big nerd. Like I sit around the house a whole lot, and like I'm a big Xbox junkie. Like any of my Twitter followers, as they know, like I'm always on Xbox. I'm always playing like Battlefield 3, Red Dead Redemption, something like that. Like, and then if I'm not doing that, I'm like shopping, tanning, working out, like anything that I could fit into my spare time. But there never seems to be enough hours in the day.
Now, what do you like to get in on Xbox? Like, what is your game?
Oh, well, my current game right now, like I said, is Battlefield 3. Like, oh my gosh, it's team deathmatch all night. All night.
And
That's all I be doing.
Do you play online with anybody?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I have a younger brother, so, like, my brother and all his friends, and then, like, a couple of my Twitter followers, they'll join in, and we'll, like, get into a big team deathmatch session. Like, it's fun. Like I said, I'm a nerd.
And do you have any fans that find you on there that are like, hey, I'm a big fan, you want to play?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Actually, I usually tweet right before I get on Xbox, or I'll post it on Facebook, and I'll post my gamer tag, and then they'll, like, join my session and stuff. But it's kind of crazy, though, because, like, even though they're on my friends list on Xbox, nobody ever chats with me. It's like, I'm not intimidating. I'm just, like, a normal gamer chick, you know?
Do you ever feel like they let you win?
No, they never let me win. Gamers never let each other win. They're hardcore, and they'll shoot the shit out of me.
Awesome, that's very awesome. So, what kind of music are you into?
I have a very eclectic taste. I like everything from rap and hip hop to like classic rock. Like I'll listen to Young Jeezy and Cat Stevens in the same day. Like if that goes to show you how different my music taste is.
So who are you currently listening to right now? Like who's in your iPod, or who do you have playing right now?
I'm really big into Kurt Cobain. I really like Young Jeezy, T.I., Twister. All of Rick Ross's new stuff has been really hot too. Like he's like the mixtape king right now. And yeah, I like hip hop like with Khalifa too. He's cool, but he's kind of like more for the younger generation.
I know. I was just watching the Tupac video that we have on the website. They did the whole hologram thing that he was in concert, and I couldn't believe it. It's already been 16 years since Tupac's been gone.
I know. Isn't that crazy? Like, I think about that all the time. I was like 11 years old when he passed away, but I mean, like, he's still a classic. Like, people cannot get over it. I saw somebody tweet the other day, like, Nicki Minaj deleted her Twitter page, and the Tupac hologram happened in the same day. Finally, hip-hop's heading in the right direction.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like, wow, that was like crazy. But you know, everybody has a different taste on music. But I like I said, I like everything. I grew up and my dad listened to old school jazz and R&B and like a lot of classic rock stuff. So I'm big on every type of music.
All right, so everybody wants to know: are you currently dating anybody?
Yes, I am in a relationship right now.
Okay, so I just lost a lot of my listeners now, as they all just turned it off. But I had him going for 15 minutes. You know what I mean? So I had him in there for 15 minutes.
That's so funny.
Is it somebody that you knew from the industry, or is it just a regular Joe?
No, it's actually somebody I knew before I even got into the modeling. We've been together for a real long time, so. Yeah, just I'm not really into like dating the whole rappers and entertainers. Like that's just, I don't know. You get caught up in too much like drama then, you know. I don't want to be on the blog site with my relationship. I like to keep everything real private.
All right, so then that's probably going to put a damper on the part of the interview now that we always do. We always ask everybody, and I know you checked out the website. You told me you checked out some of the interviews.
Yes, I did. I'm prepared.
So you're prepared for this, all right? The scale, the infamous scale, 1 to 10. Where do you rank yourself on the freaky deek level?
I would rate myself at an 8. You know, I'm not going to say I'm crazy porn star threesome status, but I'm definitely down to, like, have fun. I've done a lot of crazy shit.
Okay, please elaborate.
Well, I've been going to strip clubs since I was 16, like, not performing, but, like, I would go with my ex-boyfriend and with my boyfriend to strip clubs, and, like, I really appreciate a woman's shape. Like, I don't have any money tricking off dollars to these girls, like, so I'm definitely a big fan of the strip club. I've kissed a couple girls, couple strippers, yeah, things like that nature. I'm definitely open to women. Okay,
so you would say, or you bi or bi-curious, or?
Bi-curious, yeah, bi-curious. I've never actually been with a woman all the way, so can't say I'm bisexual yet.
Okay, yet, but you put the yet out there. So, okay, so I lost the guy listeners, but I probably brought in some new female listeners. So, where's the freakiest place you've ever done it?
Let's see. Car's boring, park is boring. The most interesting place, like, that sticks out of my mind, I was on, like, the 28th floor of my hotel in Miami on a balcony, and it was just, like, an amazing time. The sun was rising. Like, it was dope. I liked it.
And is that with your current boyfriend you have now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, damn, he's a lucky fella, then.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He gets to have you, he's explore the options of possibly bringing another female home.
Yeah, it's definitely something we discussed. I just haven't found the right lady because I have a lot of sexy lady friends, but I don't want to ruin friendships. So That's why when I go out of town, I'm always looking. I always got my eye out for a hottie.
Okay. How do you enjoy getting it? Like, what is your favorite position?
Well, I prefer to be on top because I like to have control. But I mean, when I was on the balcony, it was definitely the reverse role. He was behind me, and I was standing over the balcony watching the sunrise.
Okay, cool. And guys are asking and tweeting. I said, these guys, they're just some freaks. So they must have seen like photo shoots and stuff because I'm reading some of these tweets that people are sending in, and they want to know. Have you ever considered, this is one of the funny ones, have you ever done anything that included food?
Sexually?
Yeah.
No. Well, I actually like whipped cream. I'm a fan of whipped cream, so yeah, I guess I could consider that a food. Yeah, I like whipped cream a lot. We'll put it like that.
All right. So for the guy, and I don't even want to put his name out there because I don't want people to start hitting him up like you're a weirdo and everything. Not that you are. I mean, you just got a food fetish. You know what I mean? That's cool. You know what I mean? Chocolate syrup, whipped cream, whatever you're tossing up on that. That's all you do.
It's yummy.
Yeah, there you go. It's yummy. So someone wanted to know too. Are you a taker or a giver?
I am both. Like, I like sex to be a great experience for both parties, so I feel like if I'm feeling good, I need to make them feel just as good in return, Like, it can't be all one-sided. I can't stand women that are just think their shit don't stink and they just lay there and just get fucked, Like, I don't know if I can say that. Sorry about that.
You said it.
I did say it, but that's just the ugliest. When you're a really pretty girl and you just got a bougie attitude and you're not a giver, that's why you're probably single.
Could be.
Very true.
So, do you have any secret traits when getting it in? Do you have techniques that you use that nobody else?
Well, that's for me to know and for certain people to find out.
I was gonna say, if you gave up what the secrets were, they wouldn't be secrets anymore.
Well, I feel like women should just know, because I have been in a long-term relationship, just know, go outside the box. Don't just get set in your ways. As soon as you're set in your ways and you act like you're an old woman that's been married forever, that's when stuff gets boring. So keep your man happy, go above and beyond to do whatever, and try new things. You won't know if you like it until you try it,
Now, is there anything that you will not try?
Well, I've tried a lot of stuff. I guess I can't really say no. I'm not into bondage. That's one thing. I don't even like to be tickled and, held and tickled at all. I hate that. So, no bondage. Bondage isn't my thing. I don't like no apple in my mouth. No. None of that weird stuff.
I'm very ticklish, so I probably wouldn't be for that either.
Yeah, I hate tickling. It's a weird thing. It doesn't make me feel good. It makes me mad.
Now, one guy wanted to know, would you ever consider being with multiple guys?
No, that's not. I think that's, I don't want to even sound bad, but to me, 2 guys with 1 girl is kind of gay. I know I'm going to catch a lot of backlash because I do have gay friends, but I feel like there's no reason for a girl to be with 2 guys. That's kind of weird, and it should be weird, just as weird for the guy,
Mm-hmm. Now, would you ever entertain you and a couple other girls?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, it's just something sexy about a woman. A woman's body is hairless and slim and soft, and like guys are just too much going on with a guy. Like two guys together is not a good look, but as many women as together as possible is hot. You know, like women are gorgeous, and each girl looks different and presents something different. So I think it's sexy.
Now, if you were ever with a woman, would it be you that would be doing the giving or the taking, or it'd be like a little bit of both?
I don't know. I think I would need a woman to get me started because, like, since I've never been with a girl, I would definitely need a woman who's done it before to kind of show me what to do. You know, like, I'm not quite sure exactly how it goes with that.
Well, it's actually pretty simple. I mean, I could break it down for you real quickly if you got the time.
Well, I've seen the movies before, so I don't know. I would just definitely need a woman to warm me up and bring me into it. I don't know what's going to happen, like, if it'll ever come up. I doubt it will because I was underage at the time, but, like, hey, you know, if somebody has that, I would appreciate it if you return it back to me.
Yeah, good luck on getting that back.
I know.
Seriously, how old, like, how underage were you?
I was 17 at the time.
Oh, all right, well, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's borderline though. It's almost illegal.
Yeah,
No,
when you're saying like
illegal.
underage, I'm thinking like kiddie porn. I'm like,
Oh no,
what the
no,
hell
no,
were you
no.
doing?
Oh no, definitely not.
I'm like, yeah, whoever does have that video is seriously committing 2 crimes now. Breaking in and
I was
having-
17 though, and yeah, like I said, I had it hidden away for so long, and then I was living in an apartment, and somebody burglarized my apartment. They climbed in through my window, and they just like cleaned me out. They took all my cameras and video cameras and perfume and makeup and jackets and glasses, like you name it, they stole it. So that kind of sucks, but oh well.
It kind of sounds like they were possibly setting up for their own shoot. Like they needed perfume, makeup, clothes, cameras.
Tell me about it. I know they even they stole like the dumbest stuff. Like it just doesn't even make no sense to me. I think they're goofy. And I did find out who it was. It ended up being somebody that I didn't know. And they went after them to prosecute charges, but by then it was like a year later. So I've been waiting like, I wonder when they're going to email it to me.
Yeah, you're going to get a random tweet. I got a video of you.
And what's funny is if you ever check your spam messages on Gmail, because I always go through them, I got like 400 a day, but I go through it and sometimes somebody will be like, oh, I have this video of you. This is your ex-boyfriend and I'm going to send this to your parents, but it's like the same spam message because I get it in like multiple email boxes. So it's not, I clicked the link before and it was just like some spam porno site or something like that. And my video was not on there, luckily.
Awesome. So, hey, never know. You might blow up and then next thing you know.
I'll be
there's
the
a
next
video.
Kim Kardashian, unfortunately.
Yeah, there you go. Media Takeout will have your video posted online.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared to ever be on Media Takeout. They're so mean to people.
Yeah, being on Media Takeout is definitely not an accomplishment.
No, they're so mean. Like, they tear people apart. Like, girls that I know have been on the website before, and they posted them, and, like, they'll totally take your pictures and your tweets out of context, and, like, that's not cool, you know? Like, if it was for a good reason, if you're really, like an attention-seeking whore, I could understand it, but some of these girls I know are just normal chicks, and they're just getting into the game, so, like, they really tear them apart, and it really makes girls not want to do the modeling no more.
Do you own any toys? I know you say you have a boyfriend. So
Yeah, I do own toys. Like I said, I go to the convention every year, so I always buy the newest, hottest stuff.
Okay, what is the craziest toy that you've ever bought?
Oh, what is it called? The rabbit or something? I have the one, and it's all pink and sparkly, and it's got pearls in it. It's really pretty. It's really expensive, too.
There you go. You'll have to Instagram that.
I actually don't have an Instagram yet, but everybody keeps asking me, so I think I'm going to make one very soon.
There you go. You got to do that. I have your picture on there.
That's so funny. Yeah, like I get it every day. Like everybody's like, "Oh, you got Instagram?" And I was like always telling myself, I'm not going to do an Instagram because I'm too pretty. I don't need filters, but it's fun. Like it's the trending thing to do right now, so I might as well, you know.
Well, you see, not all of us have the benefit of being pretty, so I need all the different filters that I can get.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, Instagram is cool though. I like a lot of the artistic, cute shots that girls do, and like some of the crazy booby shots. Like, I'm definitely a fan of those on Titty Tuesdays on Twitter. So I see a lot of sexy Instagram photos. I got to join the team.
Yeah, definitely. It was funny because I posted your picture, one of the ones you emailed to me, and I was just like, check it out. You're going to be on tonight. And someone commented on there, like, how big are your boobs? And I'm like, okay, first off, they're not mine. But that's something I can definitely ask her.
Yeah,
so
that's so funny. Yeah, like, I get that all the time. And, like, then they're always like, oh, do you have back problems? I'm like, heck yeah. I was like, if they were fake, I was like, I wish they were sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. You carry these 2 sandbags around to see if your bag hurts.
No, it's crazy. Like, and like I said, when I go out to the beach, it's, like, almost embarrassing because they look at me crazy, like, and I just, like, gotta try to hide and stuff. I try to hide off to the side where nobody's looking and stuff. Oh my goodness, it's craziness.
Well, like I said, I love the World Star video. Like, thank God for baby oil.
Yes, I want to do another World Star video because I'm going to change my whole look real soon. I'm going to change my hair color and stuff. So, like, I need to put something out there new so people could see how I've looked. Because that was, like I said, was shot like a year and a half ago already or something, or maybe 2 years ago. So it's definitely time for something new.
Well, we definitely got to get you out towards the Philly area, and we'll have to do, like, a Mixmaster B video shoot. We'll get you with some Mixmaster B gear on.
That'd be very cute, definitely. And in the meantime, if you wanted me to do any promotion for it, you could always send me a T-shirt, and I'll rock it and make sure I send you pictures and stuff.
Hell yeah, we'll get the smallest size we can find and make you squeeze into it.
Well, remember, these are make sure the logo don't get too distorted.
Hey, that's fine with me. My logo would never look any better. I'm excited about that.
Yay! Yeah, I'm gonna try to come up to the New York area in the next couple of months. I was supposed to do it early spring, but the weather's just been so crazy. It's been so up and down that the week I was going out there, it was freezing and raining, and I was like, no, I'll wait until the sun's shining. I heard it's like in the 70s and 80s now, so I might have to get out there soon.
Yeah, it was like 89 the other day, and then next week it's going to be in the 60s again. So.
I'm so jealous. I know that's how Chicago's weather's been. It's been like in the 70s one day, and then the next day it'll be 46. I'm like, oh, weather.
Exactly. That's how people get sick real quick.
I know, it's crazy.
So where can people find you at on Twitter?
You can find me at Twitter at Andrea Marie XOXO.
Okay, and do you do the Facebook at all?
Yes, I have a Facebook page, and I do run it. It's not a fan page. It's facebook.com/official Italian Dimepiece.
Awesome. And you have the website that you just recently launched, right?
Yes, I have a newly launched website that I'd hope everybody go check me out at. It's www.andreamarieonline.com. And I just launched it like a month ago. It's been a long-awaited project, and it's kind of in the beginning stages. Like, we're going to add more to the website soon. We're going to have a store, and we're going to have more photos, and I'm still in the process of editing all my videos for the site because I had YouTube videos linked, but of course, people don't like my YouTube videos, a little too sexy and risque, so they deleted them. So I'm in the process of editing everything and getting it ready for the website.
That's how haters are.
I don't like to call them haters. I just like to call them stalkers.
Well, I call them haters because anybody that's trying to stop you from getting to a higher place, into a higher point in your career because they can't get there or they don't have the drive to get there, that makes them a hater.
Yeah, see, I just think it's like, I think it's envious people, maybe ex-girlfriends of my boyfriend or ex-girlfriends of ex-boyfriends, like, definitely people that don't want to see me shine, but it's cool. It never holds me back. I just got to figure out a way to reinvent myself and make it happen.
Cool. So all the ladies out there, if you want to inquire or apply for the position of the, threesome that's about to happen, all the links now. You can check her out. What other projects do you have coming up?
Well, besides the website, I'm just shooting for multiple publications right now. I can't quite name drop because we're doing submissions for some major national publications. I'm keeping my fingers crossed on that. I have a couple more interviews coming up, like blog website interviews and stuff like that. And then I have a couple events coming up. I'm going to be doing a Memorial Day party / website release or website launch party on May 27th. It's going to be at iBar in Melrose Park, Illinois. And I'm working with Yo Rock Entertainment. He's really cool. He works with a lot of models and adult stars, so it's definitely great to have somebody have my back that's in my own city. So shouts out to him. And I'm also going to be doing more projects and photo shoots and events with Better Than Sex Ice Cream. It's an ice cream company based out of Columbus, Ohio, and they actually have, it started out as cute, sexy sketches and turned into finding models that look like the cartoon drawings and like inventing us into real life Better Than Sex ice cream dolls. So it's definitely cool, and the ice cream is all natural, all handmade. It's so yummy. My flavor is actually curvaceous cantaloupe because I have some curvaceous cantaloupe.
Rightfully so.
Yes.
So that's awesome.
Definitely. Yeah, so it's a lot of things going on. I mean, I'm hoping for bigger and better things. Like I said, I would love to break into, like, actual films because that's where I feel my passion is. That's where I feel like I'm headed towards. But so far, the glamour print thing, it's been keeping me busy.
Cool. Now we have a couple tweets coming in still from fans, and one of the guys who I have to shout him out, Gary BX at BXGary73. I'm sure he probably follows you.
I know who that is.
Awesome. So he's always commenting on the podcast and the interviews. So he wants to know, are you working on a store where fans can purchase your autographs?
Yes, I am. That is going to be part of the website. I'm not exactly sure when that part of the site will launch, but yeah, it'll definitely happen. Until then, they could reach me at my booking email, and I could kind of like, you know, send over pictures, let them pick out a poster, and then give them my contact and shipping information.
Now, we are going to be running a contest after this interview gets online and everybody gets a chance to hear it. You are going to be giving away a poster to somebody, right? Yes,
I am, definitely. I have autographed 12 by 19-inch posters. I have 3 to choose from. I have a sexy beach one, a sexy pink background, and a shower theme. So kind of whatever they like, you know, whichever they choose.
I know I definitely would go for the shower scene.
Yeah, that was definitely a hot shoot. I liked that shoot a whole lot. It was a lot of fun. I shot with Maria Scott Photography in Chicago at the W, and that shoot was just crazy fun. It was just a lot of laughter going on.
Now, I also saw on your Facebook page, you had a picture, and we even put it on mixmastery.com, of you wearing a Chicago Bears shirt. Are you a big sports fan?
I love my Bears. I'm not, like, big into sports, but I'm kind of a bandwagon rider. Like, I hate to admit it, but, like, if they're doing good, then I'm going to buy the gear. I'm going to watch every game. But, like, I'm always a Bears fan, but, like, with the Bulls, like, I jumped on the bandwagon last year when they were doing really good. And with the Sox, I jumped on the bandwagon when they're doing good. But, yeah, like, I do like sports, but football's my main thing.
So you're definitely a South Side fan then, when it comes to baseball.
Well, not really. I never really pick a side because, like I said, whoever's doing good is who I'm riding out with.
So we could see you in a Cubs hat. We could see you in a Sox hat. It just depends who's winning.
Yeah, actually, I'm thinking about doing a photo shoot with Sox versus Cubs where I rock sexy gear for both teams because I can't let my North Siders or my South Siders down, so I have to support my whole city.
And that's funny you say that because another fan tweeted in. They wanted to know, with the NHL hockey playoffs going on, have you ever considered doing a photo shoot in Blackhawks gear?
No, I haven't did it yet, but it would definitely be something I'd be interested in doing. I think it would be really cute and sexy and, like, could make myself look all extra tough. I think it'd be cute.
I'd love to see that. Get you out, like, on a hockey rink or something.
Yeah, maybe I should do that for next year's calendar idea. Maybe I could cover all the Chicago sports teams. That would be kind of cool.
There you go. Have you ever released a calendar before, or is that going to be like something that you're doing, or?
Actually, I haven't done my own calendar, like my own personal 12-month, or even like, you know, any type of calendar like that. But I've done custom ladies. I did that twice. That was a custom shoe designer, and she makes the shoes, and then she kind of like relates it back to the model, and like it was a really cute project. I worked with a couple of my girls on it, and it was nice, but I guess it didn't take off as big as they had hoped for. So they did it for 2 years, and now they're scrapping the project. I was a little disappointed in that, but you know, it's whatever. It's hard to sell calendars when you could get so many pictures for free on the internet. That's what I think the problem is right now.
True indeed. All right, so what else? I mean, you said you got all the other things. What else would you want the fans to know? Like,
Well, I appreciate the support. Like, it's cool as heck to have, like, all these people supporting me. I just reached 26,000 followers on Twitter yesterday, which is huge for me. And, I hope to keep on doing what I'm doing and making you guys amazed and proud and shocking you with my crazy curvy pictures. So, yeah, I love you guys and appreciate it.
alrighty, thank you again for calling in. I know you, like you said, you got a busy schedule. And
I appreciate it, B. It's nothing.
it's been long in the making to get you on, but we're glad that we finally got you on. And all the listeners, make sure you listen closely. You can play it back and listen because there's going to be trivia questions that we're going to ask based off the interview where you could win a autographed poster from Andrea. So stay tuned for that.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, guys.
Not a problem. We'll be talking to you real soon, all right?
Okay, I appreciate it.
All right, no problem. Take care.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Hey, everybody. This is your girl, Andrea Marie, the Italian Dimepiece, and you're listening to Mixmaster B on Mixmaster B Radio.